The year is 216 BC, and Hannibal has been campaigning against Rome for several years now, and is about to face off against them at a field called Cannae. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're here with another Rome 2 DEI historical battle for you here today as we try to recreate the Battle of Cannae, one of history's most infamous defeats for Rome. A day that they never forget, and Carthage and Hannibal go down in history and in legend in Rome, in sort of society. Hannibal becomes sort of a bogeyman for children, for Roman children, as he is feared even after his death. This is going to be a insane battle, and it actually was a really good recreation, I personally felt, of the battle itself. I'm not giving away the result of it, but I feel like there are a few similarities to actually what happens in history. We also tried to historically set up the units kind of where they were, because Cannae is quite well documented actually for an ancient battle and where certain units are. For instance, like the Numidian cavalry out on the right flank here, we have a whole bunch of them here. There's both missile, and then we also have like some Libyan, there's like some cavalry here, which look very similar to the Numidians. So yes, a lot of light cav out on the right flank there. We then have lots of like Libyan spears behind, and some swords as well, just to sort of reinforce that sort of North African strength on that right flank there. In the centre, we've got the Sacred Band. We've also got a lot of Celtic and Iberian troops, like infantry, which are holding the line there. And then out on the left, we do also have a lot of Iberian cavalry and Carthaginian cavalry as well. And the Romans also, I mean, I think they're players that are kind of mixed around where their units were a little bit. But we were supposed to have, the Principe Samnici, which is like the Italian allies here, the Samnites. And we also have Italian allied cavalry here as well. We have Socii Equites. At the moment they're in the centre, but they do shift to the left in a bit for the Romans. Right now the Romans are trying to skirmish with the Velites, and they're trying to do some damage to these Sacred Band here. I mean, they're literally killing like. Yeah, well, this one's lost 10, which is pretty impressive, actually, but they're all in shield wall, so they're going to be taking very few losses there. They've got some heavy cap here, getting javied down. That's pretty nasty there. The Hastati, they're doing some serious damage here, and they've killed a fair amount of those there. They got a good volley off there. Did some of the infantry, the Velites there, but they are also taking a lot of damage themselves here. Iberian infantry, my gosh, look at that. Lost 100 guys already as they go in to try and challenge the Velites. And that's technically the first infantry combat of the Battle of Cannae today. A bit different to how it happened in history. In history, it kind of was that Rome went straight down the middle with, a good portion of its like 70,000 man army, and just kind of went straight down the middle. Their flanks were beaten, and then the Romans were encircled by the Carthaginian and Numidian forces. And then, in a battlefield that became probably about the size of a football pitch, the Romans were like sort of clumped together and massacred in what was just a devastating defeat there for Rome. Like, I can't remember, isn't it like it's some insane stat, like a tenth of the male population was killed off or something like that, something insane like that on the battlefield of Cannae. Like, the Roman citizen male population, like a tenth of it was killed there, which is insane. And they'd lost battles already before Cannae, so Rome was certainly scraping the barrel when it came to population and like sort of conscription requirements. But they go on, and eventually the Scipio comes back. He goes on eventually and defeats Hannibal at Zama, as you may be aware if you know your ancient history. Rome eventually wins through sort of war of attrition. Rather than anything, because Hannibal's army, it's hard for him to replenish stuff. I mean, in this battle, he does get the allegiances of the Italian allied troops that Rome had, so he's able to use that as a base, and also gets reinforcements from there. But that only lasts for a small amount of time himself. And there you go. The Romans using some Velites there as get charged by the cavalry. Don't know if they had ammo left, to be honest. Looks like we're going to see the Hastati going in first, and they actually are going in over here as well. In these boys go. fighting Scutiari as well, so this is a pretty solid unit for the Carthaginians to be throwing up against them. And there you go. Yeah, I mean, we've got the Iberians. Yeah, it's turning to get more jabbing shots into them. I think that's the idea. Instead of just jabbing head on, I mean, yeah, you're killing like 1 or 2 guys. Not really doing a lot of damage by doing this. If you get side shots, though, oh, we're going under the earth like these Scutiari are going to be able to do. If they can get jabbing shots into the side, do a lot more damage. I say that as they kill like 1 more guy. Maybe 2, 3. Hastati are still a pain to kill, but they're not that great. They are definitely able to be beaten by a lot of light infantry, to be honest. Cavalry over here is just absolutely stacked for the Romans right now. They've got light spears supporting, which is really good by the players. How you should use your light spears. Don't really put them in the front line. Use them to support Cav. And Carthage definitely is outnumbered in Cav on that flank, but that's just because, yeah, they stacked... Well, actually, maybe not. They have 4 Socii Equites there. I think that is because they've got some of their cavalry they should have had on the other side, on this side as well. And they got some Equites Campagnae. Yeah, they got a couple of Equites Campagnae actually. The Romans doing as much damage as they can to these Carthaginians. The battle line goes on and on for miles right now. Oh, there's a gap in the line though here, and Rome has seen it. What we're going to see get sent in, we're going to see some Ambacti get sent in, which are an incredibly strong Iberian infantry unit. These guys do not mess around, that's for sure. They're going to be able to rinse through these Principes, you'd imagine. Principes are good, but the Ambacti have just like 17 or 18 melee attacks, something insane like that. They are really, really strong. And for DI, 17, 18 melee attack is very good. And they're not like a Falx unit. They are like an actual sort of just like melee infantry unit. They've got a shield and sword. They'll be absolutely fine. Look at that. The Scutiari over here. They're just defeating the Hastati very nicely. Gap in the line though opening up here. It looks like a light spear, I think, broke in the line here. And we're now going to see more Ambacti get sent in to try and plug this gap. Romans are outflanking some of the more Gallic troops there, Gallic phalanxes. Cav going in here to try and pin these guys down. Do what you can, boys. Do what you can. More Cav now rushing through. So this is how they use the Cav, instead of being a little ahistorical, which is absolutely fine. They're allowed to. They just smash through the center of the Romans here, kind of splitting the Carthaginian line. One light spear, a bit like this one here, just really struggled to hold that line, basically. And now it looks like... I mean, they're doing well here as Carthage. I mean, Carthage has so many reserves here as well. They need to send some troops probably to deal with that breakthrough. We're going to see Numidian cavalry here flanking it around as well. So because they've taken their cavalry into the center, the Numidian Cavs can be able to run havoc in the back lines. Cavalry here might need to go back in once again for Carthage. I'm going to see more Iberian Scutiari being shifted across as well. And here we go. The other Carthage player now engaging. Time is of the essence. Going to get his boys into the fight. These Gallic mercenaries, these boys angered by Rome, being sent into the fight. Yeah, the Carthaginians are going to need to engage these Romans now, because yeah, Rome is making advances over here. They are sort of breaking through quite en masse here. As you can see, the Carthaginian general having to be committed to go in against the Socii Equites there, being sent in there. But at the same time, the Numidians are swinging in behind, and they're going to be able to get all of these Velites, which I don't know if they still have Javies. If they do, that is an absolute great haul there for the Romans, and even for the Carthaginians. But even still, if they don't, they can get through these Velites, and they can go in for the back lines here. Start trying to mop up this sword line here of the Hastati and the Principes here, which would be incredible, and might be able to help them save their general by doing so. You can see the Romans are desperately sending across some infantry, I think, to try and deal with that issue. But that is going to take time and effort. And right now, yeah, these Carthaginians should try and swing around, go in for some more Going for some rear charges here and there. Here comes some light cav as well to try and save the day. And the general, I think he's, yeah, he's not doing so well. Neither of the Sokyai Equites though, apparently. Light cav going in. Looks like that's, I doubt that's going to win that fight there. He has a heavy shock cav as well. It's unlikely anyway. Sword line though for the Romans is still shattering here. Like, they are having a rough time. And there you go. The Velite is getting wiped out. I don't know what these Romans are doing. They're actually not really engaging the light cav. They need to probably go in for the rear charge though on these infantry. Try and save the day because the Principes are breaking through the Iberians, as you can see here. Morale is not looking good. General is in all sorts of trouble here. He's wavering at 50 troops, which is insane to be honest. And there you go. Light cav breaks there as well. Got a rear charge that came in there from the Numidian zone. That was a good one. That actually managed to do some damage as they're starting. And that is going to probably rout them. Let's look over on what's happening on the other side over here. Looks like another very important cav fight taking place here. We've got those Gallic cavalry, very heavy shock cav. They're defeating the Sokyai Equites there. Looks like some of the cav though has routed at least once for the Carthaginians. But they're getting bogged down now amongst a whole bunch of Ambacti and things like that. And I think the other Carthaginian general might have fallen now. Yeah, general dead, that's not good, so that could be devastating for morale there. And we're going to see probably a few units on that flank there. Rout to Rome doing a good job there. Archers right now are just missed, I think it's, no, slingers, sorry. They're just firing into the backs of these Stadi here. Just like my spears are holding the line nicely. And the other player just getting so many nice kills with his missiles right now. But yes, if you want to get involved in some of these scenario battles that we do on the channel, then feel free to join my Discord. That is the place where we host them. We do a whole bunch of DI games over there as well. So yeah, if you ever want to get involved in any of those sort of battles, then do feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. And if you want to get involved, send in your own replays, whether if you're a Rome 2 fanatic or whether you're just a general Total War fanatic who want to send in replays, do send them into my Discord. The link is down below. Yeah, and back to here going in, they are just going to help deal with those cav. Once you have infantry supporting a cav fight, you usually end up winning that fight. Infantry in prolonged melee against cav is a killer. There you go, cavalry over here still doing a whole bunch of damage. My battle line is kind of broken over here. It's just kind of becoming a bit piecemeal. I'm sort of routing a lot of these Sokyai Equites though. After losing the cav fight, I'm now kind of reclaiming it a little bit here. But yeah, the infantry line is kind of shattered. These Dorkim Libyans are all breaking because they're light infantry. They just do not have any morale. I've got a lot of my Peltas now setting up, trying to win some fights to support for them. Got the Italian allies here. They're fighting against the Libyan infantry there. And in go the light spears here. I think the idea was possibly just commit them just to try maybe then get some hammer and anvils, or just get a little closer for Javis. But they're already throwing Javis at me, or the Romans, at this point in time. I'm rear charging as well. Some more Principes over here trying to help break some of this battle line. Samoniki there breaking through. Balance power is shifting in favor of the Carthaginians. The Gallic troops there holding the line. Do your best, boys. And look at this. This is really concerning. The Romans just rolling down the line, routing all of the Sacred Band right now. These guys, they've not lost that many, but they're just, because they're in phalanx and they've lost the general. Yeah, their formation's breached. 0 to 10 morale. They're going to get charged by cav here. That will be them done for the day. I imagine they will die. Sad to see the Sacred Band, they're supposed to be the most elite troops in the Carthaginian army. The flank over here, they've won it. These light spears here, the Rorii, these guys representing the garrison troops of Cannae. They're routing. It looks like some of the cav has returned, but what's it going to do? Face off against victorious cavalry that's much more healthy than them? I think not. They're not going to win that fight. It's still a very healthy Equites Campagnae here, though. That's alive. That's causing some problems here for Bale X things. They might be able to just charge into all of those, get a few kills there if they want to. It looks like the Numidian cav, sorry, is still alive, still causing problems here, which is excellent to see. Scutiari clashing here with some more Principes on the Triarii. The elites, you know when it's bad when the Triarii are getting set in. That was kind of like the saying in the Republican army. Hastati here getting jabbed. I'm surprised Hastati's still in the field, to be honest. I suppose these guys are the first to go. They're trying to deal with these peltasts here, who just want to throw jabbies at you. Why would you allow it? Oh, they're throwing in point blank range, which I feel like would be fibbing in NTW3, but it's not. It's not here, at least. And then Hastati there, yeah, they should rout. I mean, I feel like this army over here, which I was playing as, I've done a pretty good job. A lot of my infantry is all just light infantry. So out-armored by the Romans. I feel like we've done a pretty good job. And even with the general, I'm still holding my own here. Libyan light cavalry there charging into the cohorts. They need to get out of there because they're just going to die. And Bhakti going in, though, they will do absolutely fine. They're kind of who I'm relying on to win these fights. The other general over here. Oh, he's being jabbied in the back as well. What is that by? By Libyan Peltas as well. That is beautiful. I mean, it hasn't lost a man yet. It should sooner or later. And yeah, there you go. The companion cav is, in fact... I mean, he's getting focused down now, I think, by jabbies at the back. But yeah, he is doing some damage to these Bale X things here, doing as much at least as he can. And now they need to swing in the remaining troops here, do the Carthaginians. I mean, it kind of works like it did in history. The Romans smashed through the center and like broke through, instead of like in history where they nearly broke through Hannibal's line. And then they tried to like hit the wings, but the wings of Carthage, at least on this side here, have won very decisively. They're doing pretty well on this side here as well, to be honest. They're doing a lot of damage. They are still routing like Principe Samaniki here as well. They're not doing too bad, and the rich, like the surrounding stuff here are the Carthaginians as well. They're doing a proper sort of Cannae encirclement there. I mean, they're going to be encircled with more like Libyan and Peltas here. We've got also, yeah, some more cavalry. I mean, they're pretty... Actually, they're only winded. They're not too bad. I was going to say if they're tired, they probably need to rest up. But they're not even that. You've got the light shock cav going in there, trying to, I don't know, pin down the Sokai Equites. The Mbakti here having a bad time now that they're getting pinned by both a general here and also cavalry. So they are probably not long for this. Well, it's a shame because it's my last one. General here has died for Rome, though, or at least broken. He's probably going to die. Which will be the end of this Roman army, you'd imagine. It's pretty battered already. There goes a phalanx unit there. I think these are just some basic Carthaginian hoplites. Again, more cavalry helping to rout the Socia Equite here. We've had run rampant in the back lines of Carthage, to be honest. We've actually had a pretty good game as the Roman cavalry, surprisingly. General here, which is a sacred band general, just poking away at the Romans. Just slowly killing them. And then back over on this side here, yeah, sort of cycle charging constantly here with the Numidians. Trying to do as much damage as possible to them. But yeah, somehow these guys are like 85 to 100% morale. I mean, I guess they still have their general, but some of them are getting surrounded, which is crazy. I mean, this one here is, yeah, 85 to 100% as well. And there you go. That's I think this is one of the Roman armies breaking here. Looks like it. I don't know. Maybe not. Triarii just randomly broke there after charging in with 131 men. That's a bit odd. Yeah, not. Oh, and yeah, more units over here routing now. I think this is again general being killed, or at least routing. Yeah, I don't think he's actually dead. I think he's just been routed. There you go, Principate, and that's a master out on this flank here for the Romans. There's just Romans left on this side here, and as you can see, the balance of power is well out of favor with the Romans. But could you argue that if they since they killed Hannibal, did they technically, you know, did they get a sort of a victory, a small victory out of a defeat? Maybe because, you know, Carthage is not the same without Hannibal. So there's just a couple of units here that just need reminding that they're losing this battle. Cavalry here just smashing into his Hastati as well. Really nice. This heavy cav here has done so well. Argos Eponese, I think these are the Gallic cavalry, which is, yeah, they're doing very well. And yeah, my army is slowly crumbling. Unfortunately, these Libyan infantry and like Numidian infantry here just kind of suck when they have no general. My guys aren't even going into melee. Don't know what's going on there. Generally, he's just, yeah, like pulled through him there. It's insane. Don't know. I mean, not quite pulled through him, but I mean, I think just like re-engaged them. I didn't even realize I was not even giving them an attack order. Thought they probably had one. And there you go. Like, I've got one missile cav left to fight on, to be of use. There's 102 guys left, still very healthy. But yeah, I think, yeah, with 10 seconds left, I think we're going to see a master out here from the Romans. Yeah, they're just scared, and they're going to run back to Rome and survive another day. Instead of getting encircled and massacred by the Carthaginians, they're not going to be able to get away. And there you go, a close victory. We'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. You've got Carthage here, played by myself and by Sword. It's got some pretty decent kills. I mean, my Numidian cav did the best. I mean, 219 kills, 356, 388, 297. Very good. These guys were MVPs. My light infantry getting 134 kills, 130, 209, 117. My Javis getting 116 kills. My archers 199, 164. One of my Gallic Spears got 123 kills. My Ambacti 260. And yeah, my Sacred Band sadly didn't do that great. My Scutiari did very well. They're 231. And then like 149. Yeah, some solid kills for them. Then we have Sword, got some insane kills with some of his units. I mean, his Argos here. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't get more. They seem like they were killing so much. 118 kills. His Bel Ericsson is 122 kills. His Javi's 109. I mean, his armies, look at that, is intact. I took the battering, like, in comparison to losses. Look at that. The Mbakti, 192 kills there. And then we got the Gallic Spears getting 219, 267 kills. Did very well there. Then we got the Dorkim Libyans, like getting 376 kills, 559 kills, 498. What do these guys fight? It's insane. 577 kills. My gosh, insane. And more Mbakti getting 196 kills. Iberian still very healthy, 322 kills. Scutiari 320, 318. Insane there for Sword. Very, very good. Then we have Frog Pip playing as one of the Roman armies. 132 kills with his general here, his infantry general. Getting 132 kills. His Cav, he had those Equites, Campagne, 72 kills for them after they dealt with those missiles. But yeah, the Hastati really struggled. 88 kills, 86, 149 with one there. Principate is getting 108 kills, 173, 218, and then we got the Samnites here getting 160 kills, 184 kills, 217 kills, and then the Triari getting 131 kills. Then we have Lieutenant Liberty playing as Rome as well, obviously, getting some decent kills with his Cav, 134 kills there, 147. I think these were the guys that broke through the center and then ended up splitting the Carthaginian armies. More Samnites here, getting 173 kills, 210 here with some more Samnites. And then the Hastati getting 132 kills, 107 is Principate getting 183, 186, and his Triari getting 154 kills. But there you go, guys. That is the Battle of Cannae. It slightly went down a bit, slightly different to history, but still a historical result nonetheless. Hannibal may have fallen, but Carthage is victorious and has destroyed another great field army of Rome. I hope you guys did enjoy this historical battle, this DEI sort of battle. If you did and want to see more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment show your support. And do check out some of the videos appearing on your screen there. There's some more great historical battles there that we've done for DEI over the years. But until next time, guys, I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.